It's Kyle here, and I'm really excited to talk about one of my favorite shows on TV of all time, Rome. It was on HBO several years back. Got a real short run. I was really disappointed when it was canceled. But recently I got the first season on DVD, so I'm super excited to get to go back and rewatch the first season. Like it's been a while, so I'm really looking forward to getting to revisit some of my favorite characters, the great episodes, the history of the show involves. Super excited. If you're not familiar with Rome, it covers the period of time when the Roman Republic was switching to the Roman Empire. So it covers the events of Julius Caesar, Brutus, Mark Antony, Cleopatra, Octavian, better known as Augustus to most people. So it has real historical elements, but they definitely put, an element of fiction though. So, historical fiction for sure. What a lot of people don't really understand about Rome, and you've actually seen this mentioned some recently in regard to Game of Thrones, that the TV series Rome, specifically its failure, actually helped make Game of Thrones possible. This was really the first type of show like this that HBO had attempted, and HBO has since admitted they made a lot of mistakes with Rome. A huge part of it was it's a big epic TV series, and really they overspent on it. They didn't really have a grasp how to film something like this on TV and make it affordable and set still do a great product. So it was a great show, but it cost way too much for HBO to make, and which is one big reason why it had a short run. HBO has admitted a lot of the mistakes they made on Rome they learned from, and they've not repeated those on Game of Thrones. So if you love Game of Thrones, Rome actually helped make Game of Thrones possible to be a successful TV series. If HBO hadn't learned the lessons they did on Rome, there's a good chance, and HBO's kind of admitted it, that they would have made the same mistakes on Games of Thrones, and it probably just would have been too expensive to be really a successful TV series, and it might have had a very short run. So if you want to go back and kind of see a show that's very similar, I guess, in nature, plot-wise, to Game of Thrones, although it doesn't have some of the same elements that Games of Thrones does, but definitely a similar type of show, I'd strongly recommend you go back and watch Rome. It's a great show. Since then, a lot of the actors on the show have went on to other big roles in movies and TV shows. One that I really enjoyed getting to see recently is the actor who played Mark Antony in Rome is currently Joe Carroll on the TV show Following, and I loved him in the TV show Rome. In fact, he might have been my favorite actor in it. So I was really excited when I started seeing him crop up in other projects afterwards, and he's doing a great job on the Following at the moment. But the cast in Rome is excellent. They all do an amazing job. So it's not surprising that you see a lot of those crop up in other projects since the TV show. So I have a question of viewers relating to Rome. Like I said, Rome got a very short run, only a couple years. Let me know what are some of your shows that you were really disappointed that got canceled very quickly. And don't touch on the real obvious ones like Firefly, Dollhouse, Arrested Development. Touch on some lesser known TV shows that don't get quite as much attention, like Rome. I'll give you one example. Is a show that was on Fox, I believe for just 1 year, John Doe. And it was a show about a guy who woke up one day, he had no memories, but yeah, he basically knew everything. But his origin was very mysterious, and it was clear that he was a part of some plot. It wasn't clear if it was a government or a terrorist organization, and they were really just getting to the point where they were starting to reveal secrets, and they ended the show on a huge cliffhanger for the first season, and then it got canceled. So it's so frustrating when a show ends on a cliffhanger, and it's clear that they were setting up the next season, and it got canceled, and at least, they did get a chance to resolve it. At least, like on a show like Dollhouse, one thing I was grateful for, even though I was mad that Fox canceled it, at least Fox let the creators know ahead of time, hey, we're going to cancel the show. If you'd like to come up with an episode to help wrap up the storyline, go for it. So I wish more TV networks would do that and allow shows to wrap up a storyline instead of randomly canceling them on a cliffhanger. But anyway, that's off into a tangent rant that I didn't mean to get into. I really wanted to spotlight the great TV show that is Rome and encourage everybody to go out and watch it if you haven't before. And if you have watched the show, go back and rewatch it, because it definitely deserves as many viewers as possible to go back and enjoy the great episodes they made for Rome. So I hope everybody enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.